Hello, Yolk. Quick sound test. Hoping this works. Ah. It's been a little bit of a trial and error day today. Hey. But we'll make it work. I hope you've been well. I hope it's been a good week. Hearing you loud and clear. Excellent. Gotta say, this isn't looking too shabby if I say so myself. Let me try and... Oh, whoops. No, well, what's this doing? Alright. Whoop. Yolk, frog. LMAO, that didn't work. Yolk wizard, froggy mode. Yolk, hearing you loud and clear. Yolk. Very good week! Exclamation point. Started a new job, and I actually like so far, question mark, a very rare dub. Congratulations! Ah! The crowd goes wild for Yolk's accomplishment. Congratulations! New job, and it's something that you like doing? Can I get a flip to celebrate? Oh, Gob. Absolutely. Beloved wizard. I'll do 2 flips. There's one close up. And then I'll do one far away. The other way. 2 flips. One to celebrate, and one to wish you very good luck on your journey. Yolk, an honor, thank you. Shame the triangle isn't here to appreciate it. Well, now you have bragging rights. If you want to be diabolical. And Yolk. Excellent. I am struggling. Oh, wizard. To remember the starting area colors. So I think I'm going to leave it as this for a little bit. Might add a little bit more, you know. Just a tiny, teensy bit more. Purple and yellow. Yeah. Because remember, I think the building is, whoop. I think I remember the building being yellow and purple. Or is it like yellow and magenta? As is, this is looking very familiar. That will be a later item, though. Let's see. I want to straighten this out a little bit. But there are some exciting changes on the horizon, oh Yolk. One of which is, I was too excited last time. To like bring up a bunch of stuff that I've been working on, but now I am not too full of excitement and then too full of a new experience, which I was not ready for. Because, I'm not exactly the best with receiving new information, and processing it, especially when it's unexpected. Like, I don't do well with, like, big continuous surprises, I guess. One can wonder why. But, you know. Ooh, I'm liking that. Maybe I should use lines. Ooh. Oh, that's killer. I'll think about it. Let's do this. Because there's a bit of a charm with the hand-drawn little pixelations. But what if line? But we have exciting, and we as in me. Oh my god. Have exciting news to share. Good news, of course. and a bit of an item. There we go. Ooh, that's looking so clean. Yolk, evil and intimidating cube. Oh, yes. So, wait. Oh, almost forgot to put the part 1. I want to put it this way. Yeah. Hee. I'll play more with lines in the line function for the art for our off playthrough. But so to get a bunch of things out of the way. Oh, yolk. So, and other goblets lurking online. So, as you may see, there's been already some changes to the background. Well, here's a couple of items. First is, if you see to my left and your right, in my little pile, you may see some things. So, I thought it would be fun, as we've been completing the games, that to put a little memento into the pile, so to speak. So we have a memento. I was deciding whether I wanted to draw it specifically or if I wanted just to pull a PNG. And as it turns out, I really, I think a PNG is really fun. So, yolk, that's so cute, OMG. Yeah! And so we could see together, you know, and over time, there's going to be things back there, you know? And you can kind of, for those who are there for their journey, and for those who are maybe looking at this on YouTube and are joining from there, you can kind of easily spot where we're at in our journey and the chronological order, so to speak. So, yippee, have executed that. It's also really easy to do with all of the kind of skills we have so far, which has been fantastic. So, really easy to turn things into PNG. So now we have the little camera back there representing Toem. And we have the Overlord helmet. I specifically chose the, I think it's adamantium? Sure. I chose the final level of the customization of the helmet. And I actually pulled that from a screenshot from our game. And I turned it into a little PNG. So they're right there. So they will be with us. And with that, we've made so many a hat. So many a face covering from all of the delightful little options and accessorizing from Overlord. However, we are moving into a new game, and there's only so many layers I'm allowed to put here. So, what I'm going to do is, obviously, I have to keep the homies in the back. I have to keep the homies up top, right? Well, that means the homies to my right and your left. All these extra little hats, they will be going goodbye, just for now. I'm not deleting them, obviously, but they're going back into the inventory. So we're going to be doing that real quick, a little cleanup. And that way we can have more hats join us. And so now we have our OGs here, which are not based off of the game. Our little propeller hat, wizard hat, dunce hat, whoa, and Sonic coin, of course. Cannot forget. So, they will remain. But, Off has a lovely little kind of bit of accessorizing as well. So, I will continue the tradition of making hats per game. Stream. So, Yog, like the Pokemon PC system. Yes. Yes. So, that's that. Additional item. Oy. So, here's the thing. I feel so sad because the people from the last stream I don't think are here yet. But I think I will be making a separate video, actually, about this. So, Off. Last stream, we played a bit of the Off remaster, specifically the 2025 version. So, here's the thing. I went into that completely blind. I made sure, because I knew that that was something that I really wanted to play on stream and be able to share that experience together. Since I played the original to, smithereens, but I wanted to kind of, hold off, literally, and be blind to the remaster. And so what I suspected for the remaster was, fixing the accessibility issues, specifically like the sound and audio mixing, potentially altering the text, and then, maybe a couple other items, but ultimately just address the bug fixes to be more accessible and, anything else really. But it's supposed to be super, as a remaster. The main thing that I was concerned about was making sure that once it was available on Steam, that then anyone can access like the original version, right? Well, in one way, I'm sorry. I think I should not have gone into it blind, and that is something I will remember. Imagine a little thing on the corner of my screen that says will be remembered by Goblin. That's what happened. Because as I was reviewing the VOD for last week, and I wanted to remain positive. I didn't want to be, because I'm a big fan of both Toby Fox's work. I'm a big fan of Off, and many other games. So when I was playing, and it's been a long time, right, since I played the original Off. So obviously, big fan of the accessibility changes for the 2025 version. However, as I was watching the VOD, and I realized and was able to kind of, take a step back, process all of my excitement, and I was like, sorry, as I was reviewing the VOD, I realized my mic was like up. Sorry. As I was reviewing the VOD, I realized there was more and more things that were different. And before I was like, I'm old. Maybe like I forgot or I remembered things differently. Because the things I remembered super well, like a lot of the dialogue and the visuals, those were pretty similar, if not the same, right? Obviously, there's a lot of things that are actually not the same. Like the animations, which I called out, right? But I was starting to get suspicious of some more things that were like much bigger changes, right? So what I did was I spent that same night. I spent 4 hours. It's not good. But I spent 4 whole hours, basically trying to find the original version that is workable on my computer. And did I probably download some bugs? Oh, you bet. I bet there's some viruses here right now joining us. But because of my configuration of my system, of course, it was not successful, but a fun project. I got much closer than I did previously, motivated by pressure and time. But we have been saved. There is an online version by Easy RPG, and I was able to get access to that. It's available to anybody, so please use. I'll actually copy and paste a link. I think I can do that. Into the chat, and you can also access it. And it's free. And is it a major virus? Who knows? Worth it because it is the original Off game. Yes, I played like 5 minutes of it, and I was like, this is it. Because I kept making comments at the start of last time being like, oh, be prepared for the audio to be super big, this, and this, and this. And it kept not happening. So I was just like, oh, okay, they must have addressed it. They did. But, and this is, okay, not the not so fun part, I'm sorry. So to spoil, if you've not played the 2025 version of Off, I will tell you, it is a different game than the original version. I did not know. But, in a way, I'm very thankful that I found out afterwards. I gave it a shot, all together. We looked at it together. But, man, it is a different game. And I wish there was more transparency by a long shot. At least of like, hey, here's all the things that are different. Or like, specifically, as we saw, like, for instance, the Oblivion remaster or the most recent remaster, which is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. within the community, there was a lot of communication, but I wanted there to be something within the game itself. And with the 2025 version, there isn't. That's the reason why I reacted so much when there was the Toby Fox animation kind of there, because that immediately gave me the sign that, oh, there's probably a lot more here. And I remember the music pretty clearly, but I thought due to, hey, I'm old, or hey, you know, the audio remixing is probably a lot better. So now I'm hearing the full range of the original tracks. No, it's not it at all. The entire audio track was redone by Toby Fox. He does great work. However, I think Toby Fox is suffering from success because, boy, Toby Fox has a fingerprint, and you can just feel it based off of how it's done. And so, it became very obvious when I started playing the Easy RPG version, being like, oh, this is all different. And on top of that, there's a ton of more differences. There's a difference in animation, there's difference in enemies, even some parts of the game itself have been changed. And they are kind of key story beats or key like content. And actually to test it, with the 2025 version, I started kind of fooling around, right? I started, wiggling around, trying different things, and I saw that they ultimately intrinsically changed one of the major aspects of it. So that's what I mean to say that this is not the same game. The 2025 off remaster is it's a remix. I don't know if it's a remake or a remaster, but to me it seems like a remix. Feat Toby Fox and Friends. I wish that was visible. I wish that was very, very obvious, let's just say. And I wish there was a list, actually, of all the new content, because it looks like, they clearly put a lot of oomph into it. A lot of effort and time went into it. And obviously, I'm sure Toby Fox and Team and Friends and all the others probably, it's well known that Off is like a very specific, it's a fan fave. Everyone loves Off so much. And the people who are very, very passionate about Off are very particular people. They're the type of people who, of that genre, enjoys details, enjoys, like, I've noticed, media archival stuff, retention, things like that. And so, with the changes, and there not being as much transparency, I don't know who made that decision, but I don't think that audience is necessarily the best kind of people to surprise. I don't think the Off audience and the Off fan base are people that you want to surprise. You know, it's better for us to know ahead of time. And, for those who have been super following it, I'm sure they did, right? But for those of us who held off, and, tried to experience the remaster blind, again, to reiterate, I felt pulled very two directions, right? I wanted to show my original experience so you guys can kind of, live vicariously through me as your own player, so to speak. And you can experience this game, especially if it's your first time. It feels, due to the lack of transparency, it's tough. Because with the 2025 version being like a remix, and there not being like a clear indication of how much content was altered or changed or quote-unquote improved. And plus, I know Mortis Ghost, the original creator, was involved. And I know the reason for the change, I now know, right? I now know that one of the original reasons why the music had to be completely made from scratch was because of IP issues. As the original soundtrack is involved with, like, remixing. It's a classic remix with, like, all these different type of sounds and audio clips, and they didn't have rights to any of them, right? And in this IP greedy world, that was not really easy. I also really respect the original creator saying, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. There's clearly a lot more planned here, and I don't want to do it. I don't feel comfortable. Don't use my stuff, please. So, with the remaster slash, I think I should just refer to it as a remix. And I mean that in the most like objective way possible. I'm not trying to be mean. I just think in terms of how my expectations were with a remaster and how other people might think of a remaster, to me it seems like a remix. And I think that's also appropriate because of how much music, you know, the entire soundtrack and like even, I think some of the audio like clips and sound effects were also altered. Some good, some bad, but I do like the audio like clip like changes. I think the sound and music, I could grow to love it, but again, not as a surprise. So, anyways, that's my spiel. I'm probably going to clip that and put on YouTube. But I would say, I would love, please, if there could be a request and I could be, greedy for a moment myself. I wish there was a dual release for the off, like, remix, on Nintendo, where we had the original game or as close as we can get it. And then it's like, hey, if you want to play this other version, and it's like, it reminds me of like I think Kingdom 2 Crowns, where it's intrinsically the same game, but you have different retexture packs or different kind of content packs, but you still have the base game that you could play. I would really have loved that for the off remix, to be able to have the original and then have the remix, and the remix is like extended content. And I think a lot of people, obviously the past is the past, but I think, I think people would really react to that a lot better. Because that way you're satisfying both audiences. You have the original, the wishes of the original group, which is, hey, I want this accessible on other devices that I play video games with. That would be met. And then you can fix and make things more accessible, right? But with those who crave new content and would really love the Toby Fox remix, Toby Fox and Friends, I guess, remix version of Off with the collaboration editions made by also Mortis Ghost, the creator, one of the creators. They'd have that, and that'd be great. So, I hope, and maybe, maybe this is already in motion. I am not online, really, okay? I'm under a rock. I'm in a cave, okay? So, maybe this is already in effect. But I was thinking about it a lot. I had a lot of feelings, like, in the next 48 hours as I was like, man, I feel like I'm tricked. But I'm glad I took many a sleep, and there was, like, a full week between this stream and last stream. So yeah, thank y'all for listening, and my piece here. So, with that, we're gonna play the original game. And, this, the RPG stream, easy RPG game, window version, it crashes a little bit, but so do I. So, we're gonna give it our best shot and see how far we can go. But yeah, thank y'all for your patience, and to the future yous. I hope I worded this okay. I was able to get my sentiments out pretty clean and pretty reasonably. And thank y'all for your patience and listening. Yoke, you put so much in the chat. Hold up. No! My work alarm! I thought I turned you off. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Double down. Okay. Yoke, Goblin will remember this. Yoke, I think that's a very reasonable way of looking at it. I'm not an OG fan of Off, and I'm very much a fan of Mr. Toby Fox's work. But I think I would be equally taken back if a piece of media that I liked was re-released and there wasn't a lot of transparency in how different it was. Yes, I think that's the main thing. The surprise element. But it wasn't an asked-for surprise. I hope that makes sense. Yoke, because there's a very specific indications in the game world of a remake versus remaster versus like a reimagining entirely. And one isn't better than the other by any means, but they'll all appeal to different audiences. Yes, absolutely. Like, I love Toby Fox's works as I've experienced it so far. I'm actually waiting for all of the chapters of Deltarune to come out before I play the game, so that I can just go through it, because I'm really bad with waiting with that kind of stuff. And that way I can just kind of, I'm definitely a binge watcher and binge enjoyer in many ways. So I'm being patient and waiting for Deltarune. But I really enjoyed Undertale, But I feel like I would have reacted a lot or felt kind of differently if it was like a Toby Fox, wow, and Mortis Ghost, wow, wow, collab. I would have been so jazzed at being like, wow, that's like the case, right? I would have like, I think very much been like, you know, very excited. Hold on. Let me see if I can get my emotes working. There we go. Which one is the star one? Yes. I would have been really excited. You know, I would have been like, yes, I want that. Wow. Imagine it. Right? But, and then here, my little stress, little emote. But that wasn't the case at all. You know? Yeah, and that really sucks. Like, I wish I also could have, like, a list of, like, all of the differences because I would want to, like, be able to have that that extra, like, knowledge of what specifically was changed. So I can be like, wow, that's, like, that's what is different. Cool. You know? Yoke. I think it could have been a good middle ground to release the OG version with just like some update graphics and quality of life changes since I believe it's an older game, and then have a new version as DLC as the second version. Agreed. Not an exact comparison, but I recently watched both the original Trigun anime from the 90s, excellent by the way, and the remake Trigun Stampede. I was pleasantly surprised by how different they are. The new one uses the same characters and setting and plot, but recontextualizes and reimagines them in a way that is still really compelling. Quote-unquote remix is a good way of putting it. Sorry, a wizard loves to yap. We need an off pun counter now. But yes, no, I really agree. I think the Trigun Stampede different versions I think is a really great comparison. Same with like I know there's the 90s version of Hunter x Hunter and then the quote-unquote remake of the Hunter x Hunter. And in this case, you know, both of the visual styles are ultimately the same, but a lot of other very, like, important elements are different. So anyways, spent quite a bit of time chatting about it, but I just wanted to be transparent as much as I could. As, you know, Yoke, we both love to yap. But I don't know. I wanted to get my feelings out there a little bit, because, you know, I want to be transparent with y'all. Especially since I was so excited last time. And then I was just kind of confused, excited, but also like, oh. So, you know, I hope this reaches those people who were there last time. And I wish, like, Brett and the others get to see this, too. So I'll set up a little video. Yoke, apologies for the extra yapping, lol. It's a skill. And I really did enjoy the first episode. So I bet the OG version, I like OG version even more. I'm so glad you liked it. Excellent. No, it's like a really great game. But I think even, like, everybody, what's going to be tough, honestly, is it's going to be so easy to see the differences. Like, I've played the first 5 minutes of the original one, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know they changed this much. Like, you know? And that's why also it, like, immediately is like, oh, okay, that's why I felt like the 2025 version felt more like Undertale. And this one is, like, the OG, because that much was changed. So, anyways, not saying change is bad, but I think surprise change to an audience that was not expecting it, probably not an advisable position. And something I will say is, as we play, because I'm going to try and get through the same content, which is going to probably be faster than before. Well, you'll see. I'll talk about the differences. But yeah, so with that, we got the clip here. The last kind of thing is that, hey, I did a bunch of things. So, actually, let me see if I can. I forgot to set this up, so hold on. I need to do some silly OBS stuff. Hold on. I need to. I realize this thing kind of looks a little sus. Hold on. It's big screen. Hold on. Let me show, because I've made some changes. One of which is tube. So, remember how I was talking about how, man, I'm really behind on X amount of stuff. Wow. I have gotten a little caught up. So hold on, let me just hold on, let me just there we go. All right, and then all right. So I'm gonna turn off the music real quick. I'm gonna go back to my channel. So, whoa. First things first. So we talked about me updating the thumbnails with like, oh hey, the actual art that I do in start of streams. That has been done. Excellent. It took longer than I thought it would, but now that I'm caught up. Second is, oh hey, the death counter and the restart counter for Overlord. I'm doing it. It's right here. I even am adding timestamps. So, as I'm uploading and catching up, that is visible. And that way, later, when I want to make a compilation of all of the restarts and deaths and silly things, I already have timestamps. Yes. So, I'm working on it right now, and I have a ton of them in drafts, basically. And so now the last thing I need to do is just watch them, add the synopsis at the bottom, and then basically get the timestamps for when I restarted / died. So, I'm hoping to have this last part caught up, before the end of before next stream, and I have individual playlists now, one for TWENTYNINE and one for Overlord. So, yippee! That's all done. Well, I mean, like, that part is done. I'm still working on it. But, yeah. So, I said I'd get it going, and I finally, gosh darn, I did it. So, thank y'all for your patience here. And I'm gonna show y'all. Let me do it. Okay. So, hold on. I need to, what is happening here? I need to move it over like this. I need to expand it like this. There we go. And then here's this thing. Cool. All right. So, little OBS magic here. And then I'm going to remove this. Yes. And that way there's nothing covering. All right. Oh my goodness. Bread! Hello! Bread! Oh my... Ah! I just noticed the... Ah! No! No! I just noticed! Bread! Hello! Sorry. I am late. Hello! Yokoza! Bread! Bread! I'm just mad I didn't get a notification copy when you were online. Now! Nix, done. Completed ship. Check your mail Monday. Bread, I'm grabbing food BRB. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello. And hello to viewers. Hello, Nix. Oh, I'm sweating. Y'all. Ah! Yes, be right back. Okay. Beans. Well, I'll just have to talk about other stuff until Bread comes back. But for those of you joining, this is actually cracking me up. Hello, everybody. And hello, Bread. Hello, Nix. Oh, just hello, all new people. I'm sorry, I just got done with like spending like 20 minutes, maybe 30 actually, talking about the because last time we played the oh goodness, we played the other the off 2025 version. I went into it completely blind. I did not know how much content was changed. We played through the first zone, and basically I gave a piece. I spoke a lot about just how I felt. I'm not gonna reiterate it. I'm just gonna put it on the YouTube and then I'm gonna link it, but because I think I kill it. But ultimately, it's a remix to me. The 2025 version of Off is a remix. It's not worse, it's not better, it's just different, and I think that's cool. I just wish I knew. But also I'm glad I was able to experience it with everybody kind of going into it blind, so then I can really see how I feel about it without building up kind of a preconceived, you know, kind of, you know, being influenced, let's say. I was able just to have my feelings about it front and center, because I, that was the main reason why I went into it blind. I didn't want to get like, I didn't want to get any seeds of doubt or haterisms, which can spread very quickly. But after I looked into the community from playing last time and learned a lot more about how much was changed, I get it. I get it. So, as a treat, I spent 4 hours last time and I got it. So we're going to play off the original version. And thank goodness, thank you Easy RPG for uploading it. This is what it looks like. I'm so excited. And with that, in that excitement, so I did make a hat. Here it is. Hold on. There. Let me. Oh, this looks almost like a. Hold on. What if I make the hat comically big? I'm gonna do that. I cannot be stopped. But I made a hat. We have put the other hats away from the previous game. And I put the other games, little kind of PNG rewards for the previous games that were played. So there's Tome with the camera and Overlord, our most recent game that we played together. And that is the adamantium hat. Yoke, you're turned your frying pan into a drying pan. Frying pan? My hat? I'm so sorry, this may be a translation thing. I don't know. What frying pan? Is this a frying pan? Does it look like one? Fry pan. Oh, skillet! Yoke, that's a quote from the OG Pokemon anime dub. I'm sorry, I'm a fake fan. It does look a bit like a frying pan or a wok. Yeah. No, I was like. It's attached to my eyebrow. Sorry. Sorry. That was a little too silly. Hold on. All right. With that, sorry everybody. So, the original version of Off does not have really now. Hold on. Let me just attach it to me. Alright. So the original version of Off, it doesn't have audio mixing, really, in the sense of you'll see. Oh God. Sorry. So this is how loud it typically gets. I'm gonna try and see if I can decrease the volume. At least for y'all. I don't think I can decrease the volume for me, unfortunately. Yuck, I see what you mean. That spooks the hell out of me. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn it down on my set too. But how's that? Let me see if I could. Okay, I muted it. But sound check. How was that? Was my change successful? Yoke, thumbs up. Thank you, Yoke. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into OBS manually and change the sound. So yeah, remember last time when I was like, hey, get ready, it's gonna blast your eardrums. I'm gonna try and prevent that. That's how you know it's legit. It has the original bugs and the original experience. So, welcome. Alas, bread has not returned. So we can talk about other things, like for instance, I hope everybody is doing well today. With that, let's see. I'm gonna try and go back and turn on the visual effects. Yes. Last time when I was playing, I was playing around with my color grading, and I was changing my contrast. So let's see. Yes. Hue shift. There we go. All right. I think the starter zone is yeller and pink. So let me do that real quick. I don't think I can get to a yeller. I think this is the. I think that's the closest I get. This username available. Hello. hello. Also, first time chat. I'm having a great day. Thank you for asking. Smiley face. I just got done playing with bread. Ah! Bread is so fun. Suspicious triangle. I love the flip that you did earlier, by the way. Suspicious triangle. I'm glad you were there for it. Yoke was lamenting that you weren't there to see it. Let's start with this for now. Username available. I may condense your name down. Just so I could speak a little more quickly. But hello. Bread is super fun to play I hope it was the tank game earlier. I couldn't, I was planning to join earlier, but I found that my computer, and my internet doesn't like when I am trying to upload things on YouTube and try to watch somebody play video games. It was very upsetting. I discovered that, last time I tried doing things because it was just like, no, and then my computer crashed, and I was like, whoops, noted. Not doing that again. So, I'm dumb as rocks. I could have used my phone. Oh, beans. I forgot. Oh, well, for next time. Wait, I think I was using YouTube. I was playing one of the Pokemon songs. I play certain songs or music when I'm trying to like get things done quickly. It just like supercharges my brain. Bread has a suspicion that I may have ADHD. So I may just get diagnosed by community. I'm pretty sure I don't. But I think I was using that for my productivity music. I have a list, and my list has music I think is just really high RPM, and it has me going, and I do things very fast. Or at least it feels fast to me, you know. It may not be fast to anyone else. It also keeps me focused. Alright. Suspicious triangle. I wanted the charlatan to live in pride so that I might smite him later. Dash his hopes upon the rocks. Ah, man. Suspicious triangle. That's so cruel. Your little rivalry cracks me up. It reminds me, like, we are not a monarchy by any means, but it just feels like, to my left, I have the court jester. To my right, I have the court wizard. And do they fight all the time? Yes. Do they kiss baby? Who knows? But it's just kind of like we have the two little silly guys of the court. Suspicious triangle. Don't know what an HD is, but my doc says I got 80 of them. Whoa! Yes, I remember that quote. I think I was sent that at some point, and someone said, hey, that's you. And I was like, I don't think that's me by the slightest, but thank you much, and thank you many. Today's snackable foods, as we wait. Let's see. Today's snackable foods, I made pasta. I put a bunch of cheese on it, so, it's kind of melted, but I made it. I also have coffee and water. Everybody, please make sure you have water with you. I will take sometimes water breaks, but, you should drink some water. If it's been a little warmer in your area, please especially drink water if you got it. And if you need to boil it, remember to boil it and set a timer, because, nothing's worse than finding out that you should have set a timer and then you didn't, and then the fire alarm goes off. Yoke, yeah, we're in an enemies to lovers arc, but they don't know that yet. And we may never leave the enemy rival part. Suspicious triangle, ew. To the yolk, not the pasta. I made sausage. Ah! What kind? A killer brat really is scrumptious. It is tasty. Excellent, excellent, suspicious triangle. Alright. Well, I don't know for how long I can wait with bread. I'm a little worried. I hope they're okay. I hope something has not happened to bread. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Suspicious triangle. Oh, a spicy sausage. I don't recall what spices. Oh. How spicy is it in a rating of 1 to 5? 5 as in I am hospital now. Or in 1 is I wish there was more kick, but I guess. No! That was so fast. Suspicious triangle. 1. No! I'm so sorry. Well, I mean, if that's what you wanted, then congrats. But I suspect that maybe not what you wanted at this time. Usually when someone wants something spicy, they want it spicy, spicy. So, alas. Alright. Well, goodness, I hope someone can check on bread. Suspicious triangle, it's flavorful. Excellent. Also, sorry, I think I have to sneeze. I think there's something caught in my sinuses. Oh! I forgot. I closed my door. Improvements in the studio today. And by the studio, I mean my very small apartment. So, suspicious triangle, no. Oh, food is a gift. No biggie. Yes, agreed. Food is a gift. Alright. Well, I want to keep waiting for bread. I will give bread 3 more minutes. Because I would like bread to experience this too. But, oh goodness, the pasta. It's fighting back. But, I think I have 3 minutes left in my brain before we gotta go. I'm so sorry, bread. But there will be a VOD, so you can see this later, I promise. And I will get to posting it much sooner than 3 months. I'm trying to get there. I am not practiced. But, let's see. So, I'm thinking of making some cheese, but I'm not actually hungry yet. Cheese? Oh, mac and some cheese. Oh. You know, I just made pasta, but I am very interested in some mac and cheese at any time. Making mac and cheese in the microwave. That is such a struggle for me to read. JK, I do not really care for microwaved mac. I didn't know that people, I grew up without a microwave. So for a long time, I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know what to do. I didn't understand. Because we always used, like, the stove pot. And that stove pot took anything. You just had to wash it out, and then you just put the next thing in the pot. I think it's what is referred to as a saucepan. I would not know. But, yeah. Microwaves make kind of very little sense to me. Like, I get it, but also, I don't know, I think I got jump scared too many times by, like, oh, hey, if you put the tinfoil into the microwave, and if it becomes perfectly smooth. If you, yeah. I didn't do that IRL, I promise. I didn't kind of find out in that way. I had my suspicions, so I looked it up, but, yeah, the microwave just seems a little scary to me. I can still use it. I've learned. When I was traveling, I used a microwave a lot. I got over it. I adapted, overcome, and in this one country I went to for a job, they had these bowls, and inside the bowl they had it was microwavable Kraft mac and cheese. I've never experienced that before. Especially, it's a little cup portion that you would feel a child. It was very interesting, and I was like, oh, I have to have one. And so my coworker and I split a pack. It was disgusting, but I felt like I was part of the team now. It's so silly. I'm a Kraft's #1 hater. LOL. I grew up with stovetop mac too. Nix. I had bulldog carbonara macaroni for dinner. What kind? Wait. Bulldog carbonara macaroni. Is that the pink? Is that the pink package? I know there's different carbonaras. I recently saw at the store that sorry, I should stop stimming with my voice. I saw at the store that that they had different colors now, and there was something called sour, spicy, sweet, spicy. The darndest things. Oh goodness. So it's just triangle. That stuff is evil to me. It's like plastic. The Kraft mac and cheese. It tastes like plastic. I was just like, I don't think this is what people talk about, but this is definitely an experience. Good, it was some dollars and some change. Struggle, bulldog. Barter Jam 21. Off! For real this time. Yes. Hey, you want to hear the music? There you go. Sorry, I'm gonna mute it again. It is the ritual to get completely like jump scared by the magnitude of the sound of the menu screen. That's how you know it's actually loaded. Yolk. Oh, that sounds delicious. Nix. Yes, but they make it with elbow noodles and cheese. My partner surprised me with a few different strange macaronis for for our anniversary, XD. How wonderful! That is. I mean, I hope it was good. I recently saw that there was Flamin' Hot Cheetos mac and cheese, which it's something. It was something. Yo, I've had the Cheeto one. It sure was good. Correction, food. Not bad, but would not buy again. Yeah, it's a gimmick, I think, at best. But I'm sure there's those who love it very much, but I don't think you should eat very much of it for very long. I feel like there's side effects that build up, you know? Like there's a counter of how many times you can have it before like effect debuff comes up, you know? Congratulations and happy anniversary, Nyx, and to your partner for your big anniversary time. I do think offerings of different types of mac and cheese is very cute. Nyx, I've also had that. It tastes exactly as you expect spicy Cheeto macaroni, but the carbonara was good. Not as good as the ramen. Yeah, I think that ramen was made in a lab. I mean, all food is made in a lab at this point, and there's lab scientists, and they try and make it as addictive as possible, I'm sure. I'm, like, very confident about this. But the ramen, they really got it. You know, this is not an ad, but I would say, no, this is not an ad, and I think it is, the carbonara is very good. I like the wiggly noodles, and I like the ramen noodles, and I don't think they made the thicker noodle yet. But, Nyx, oh wait, Yolk, I feel like you could almost get away with using crushed up spicy Cheetos as breadcrumbs on baked mac and cheese, and it would be much better. Ah! Yes. I've seen, I think is it American style mac and cheese, where they treat it like a souffle? Or something like that, where, it's in layers and there's breadcrumb layer, you know? Cause am I remembering that right? I'm not familiar with breadcrumb layer, but I can. Okay, texture wise, I can feel it. I can understand it. I don't think I've had it before. I'll write that down. Hold on. I don't really have spare paper, so I'm gonna write it on a Band-Aid paper. Let's see. Mac and cheese with breadcrumb. Breadcrumb. Alright. Written down. Oh goodness. Nyx, I wish more ramen was made with udon. Absolutely you could. Suspicious triangle, that's been done. It's not too different from the Funyun casserole? What's a Funyun? Is that... Oh! I think I know it by a different name. Hold up. What is a fun yon? Fun onion? Funyun? Funyun. Funyuns! Okay. I set things to Canada because they have less ads. So, pro tip. And they also set it to English, so that helps. Onion flavored corn. It's made with corn? Whoa! Corn extruded snack. Extruded. I know of like the machine, the extruder, but that's like for plastic molds. That's already concerning. 1969. Nice. Invented by Frito-Lay employee. It was made by employee. Oh, George Wade Bigner. Funyuns consist primarily of cornmeal ring shape using an extrusion process representing the shape of fried onion rings, a salt and onion mix. Oh, so it's like it's a chip. It's a chip with onion dust. Dusted onion shape. Oh goodness, the chat. Let's see. Yolk. Yeah, I think folks make it more like a casserole / bake sometimes instead of a pot. Oh, that sounds good. Love Funyuns. Suspicious triangle. That's all right. Next, garlic bread crumbs. See, I'm familiar when people put crumbs on something. It's like garlic, breaded, or like it's reused bad bread. Yolk. It's a type of chip technically. It's like an onion ring, but a chip. Next, the fun onions, which are not fun and worse than the onions. The spelling is also very silly. I like it. I like the spelling. I have not had a Funyun. I think I did, but it was not this version. Yolk. I took a botany class once, and that taught me that we eat way more corn than you would suspect. Everything is corn. Correct. A lot of oils I found out are corn based, which I was like, whoa. But I love corn. But some of those oils make my stomach hurt so bad. Yolk, am nuts, or did the audio cut out? No! Oh no. Oh nope, was me. Yolk, you scared me. Alright. Alas, we've given many a minute to Bread to return. I will speak this into the void. Bread, I hope you are okay. Please return. Oh, maybe Bread got sidetracked. Alright. Here we go, back into the fray. Alright. Is this too loud for y'all? Sorry, I'm speaking like this because it's really loud on my end. Yolk, perhaps they got too deep into the toaster. Rip. This username's available. He was high and hungry. That is a dangerous combination in terms of being back quickly. Well, we gave it a shot. Bread, you are missed. Yolk. Exactly. Nix, see, I tried to make a streusel topping for some baked apple muffins I was making. I forgot to put the flour into the topping, and it melted into a caramel that stayed melty and gooey in the center of the muffin. That sounds so good. This username available. That's why we quit. LOL. Ah! Oh god, this is roaring in my ears. Nix, it's so good. I'm glad. Hold on, I need to click new game. Oh, okay. If this text is hard to read, install this. So this is the normal start screen. Also, please again let me know if this sounds too loud. I have to change things in OBS. There is not a change sound option very well for here. At least I know. So please let me know. Then I'll do my best. But we'll get started. All right. I'm good. Yes. See, I think this the sound effect stayed. Caution, it is possible that certain scenes in this game are shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. See, this is why I didn't think anything changed, because this was the first caution warning that you play with the 2025 version. For clarity, I'm going to refer to that as the remix. Nix, the bandit. I called them apple cinnamon muffins. I forgot to mention it was also cinnamon in the apples. Oh, this sounds so good. I have no treat this time outside of pasta. So I'll salute you. New friend, I'm sorry, you're gonna get some crazy mouth noises as I eat, so hope you don't mind. If you do, just like turn it off. Turn me off, dude. Yolk, you know what? I am hungry now. Yeah, we've been talking about food for the last like half hour. You should get a stack. The musical pieces and sound effects of Off, created by Elias Conrad Coldwood, are an important part of the game. It would be a shame to play without them. That feels a little sassy. Alright, so this is the start screen. Nix, I live for mouth noises. Then this is for you. Mwah. This username available. I'll be alright. Tongue emote. Ah. Excellent. Thank you for being brave together. All right, enter your name. We're gonna go with Gob. That's my name. Oh! Oh. Yes. Look at this. All these options. Where's the backspace? Is there one? I forgot. Yeah, there is. We got it. Old muscle memory. Yeah. The spacebar and the Z both act as your enters, I think, or the selects. Sorry. Once again, I beseech y'all, let me know. There's no music currently playing, but let me know if the sound effects are too loud or too soft. I'm going to have to go into OBS and keep moving things around. So, but I will have to change them in OBS. I can't really, like, change it in my own stuff. So, I've left it super loud on my end so I can hear and be able to gauge it based off of, like, the control normal. But, and I'll do my best to make sure if it's super loud for me, I'll make sure to turn it down in OBS for y'all. But, excuse me, let me know if it's too low and y'all can't hear anything. So, that's my reminder, please. Thank you. Nyx, so what is this on game about? This game is about let's see. Goblin. That's me. This game is about purification. Your name is Goblin, correct? Yes! I'm gender neutral. Alright. Welcome, Goblin. You've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter has an important mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you out in Zone 0. Good luck! Barter Jam 21. Given you hat. That's a weird way to spell the Batter. For more information, find one called the Judge. Alright. For this version, I can speed through this. But if y'all want me to read or voice act the lines the best I can, when I was reading things back into the VOD, it was tough. Listening to myself try and voice act, I thought I was sounding way cooler than I was. But you know what? It's a skill to work on. So, Nyx, purification can only have positive interpretations, I'm sure. Oh, yes. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the spacebar or the enter key. Here we are. Yoke, I enjoyed the reading through things. Okay, I will do it. Oh, goodness, sorry. Popping the neck here. All right. There cannot be any other living being in Zone 0, so I must assume that you're only a mere figment of my imagination. Sorry, it's so loud on my head. Ah! Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the Batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It's a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? Yoke, I see what you mean, LOL. All the audio is the same volume. Yeah, you bet. This is part of the original game enjoyment and how you know it's the original game. I turned it down a little bit for y'all just so it's less loud. Their name is Goblin. They can't talk to us. However, they can hear and see everything. Even though you two are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Goblin. Hello, Judge. Lemmy! Hello! We're playing the original off game! So we're starting from the beginning. You caught this at a great time. Batter, I believe we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. There he goes. Lemmy, nice. I have absolutely zero idea what the game is, but good for you. This game is off. It's off the game. That is its literal name. Oh, speaking of which, here's the link. Let me see if I can send a link. I can! So you guys can play off too! I don't think this is playing my session. Nix, I've heard it's about purification. Yes, I'd say this game has inspired many, many games after it. It is truly an OG, and it's a beloved. As y'all see for visual references, the game is definitely the same from the remix version, but as you can already tell, the sound effects and especially the soundtrack are completely different. Now, a luck ticket has been found. Let's see. So this is the menu. As you see, it's very different. So definitely they changed the menu from previous. That includes the accessibility menu, unfortunately. So yes, I cannot change the volume of things. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you, in fact, be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so. Yes. So, I've been mistaken from the beginning. You did not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this lieu. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously, I was misled. However, there exist other zones. In those territories, the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the art of violent confrontation? Yes! Combat tutorial? Of course! Yes! This is where the differences will further divide the remix and the original version. Barter Jam 21. Love, love, love the Elias Coldwell soundtrack design, especially the fight and boss track. There is something in this soundtrack that just like stimulates the senses, like 5 Gum commercial, not ad. And it's just so important. So here we go. Oh god. We're not getting it yet, I think. Hold on. Sorry, that sound effect was so loud in my ear. Oh. Okay. This here is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located in the left, correct place for a single combat. As you guys can see also, the sound, the sizing of the attack screen is still to this window. On the other game, I realized when I was replaying the VOD, because I just didn't realize it, but it was resizing the battle screen to the wide view instead of staying in like the window view. So like for the entire last VOD, the whole like right and left side of the attack screen is just gone. I didn't know. I didn't even think of it. I was just so in it. So anyways, so now you know. That's also why I didn't suspect it, because in the original game, this is how it's formatted. It does not have that kind of widescreen, tall screen kind of effect. At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack, auto, or flee. Attack naturally permits you to engage in the fight of classical fashion. If auto is your decision, the computer will make the strategic choices in your place, making you simply the spectator. Finally, flee, as its name indicates, is the option of a coward. I dehort this alternative. But now it is time for the offense. Choose attack, select the batter, then choose attack. Anew to off me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not hold back, and I will take the risk of dying, taking my secrets with me to the grave. This is where the paths of the game start. From the very beginning. This is part of why some of the fundamental changes that were made to the game and game design are so important. This is one of them. Nix the Bandit. The cat looks like he wants a treat. A tasty treat. Yeah, look at him. He's cheesing. Imagine how nice it would be just to give him a little snack. All right. Here it is. So this is the attack screen. As you see again, it has battle time on the left. It may also be battle royale. This is what the general screen looks like to the RPG time. As you see, it's very different than how it was with the 2025 remix version. Yoke, I'm enamored with this little freak and his big smile. The judge is excellent. You're gonna love him so much as we learn more about him. All right. And you can see that my name, status, HP, and CP points are right there. So attack. Excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batters in the enemy's levels determine the impact of your assaults. It is possible that you or your adversaries could avoid the barrage of attacks that you will throw at each other with slyness. On occasion, your cast iron will get you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. But let us move on, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you chose attack for the first time, after you selected the batter, a new window opened itself on the lower right-hand side of the screen. There you have the choice between your four new options. Attack leads to a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects will grant you access to the items that you're currently carrying. Finally, you have yet again the opportunity to flee. But remember, solely the batter is responsible for that option in his personal menu. How about trying to utilize an object? Take this luck ticket and use it on the batter's person with gratitude. A luck ticket has been found. Oh. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competences. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves. They can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgence of health points, or may be in and of themselves powerful attacks. Nevertheless, know this: any use of the competences leads to the consumption of competence points, CP. So I ask that you use these skills sparingly. Once your CP are completely consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before being able to get some more CP, victory will be uncertain. But try it the right way. Choose competence and try using the wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. The judge, an odd-appearing cryptic cat, HP 300, CP 30. This is what's supposed to show up. In the 2025 remix version, this is not what shows up. No weaknesses / resistance. You now know not only all about me, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked out for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all of your opponents fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to crush all the impure obstacles that get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing back blows to an innocent cat. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me as your guide. Ascend. Butter jam. Whack! Nix the Bandit. I'm sure the cat is very honest and has 0 additional secrets. Oh, that's just some guy. Mysterious room. The original soundtrack is so good. Originally, like, it's so great. Because you hear this crazy set of, like, water drop music, this, like, incredible, very unique soundtrack, and then you go into this place and it's bam. It feels like a secret. It feels like you should not be here. But in fact, it's not a secret. Isn't that fun? I love it here. There we go. Ah yes, to pass through here you need to use your cerebral organ. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your tired cranium. I believe those floating blocks correspond to the symbols you can see on the wall in some way or another. Yes, sir. How do they say it? Yes, sir. There we go. So this is the inside building music for Zone Zero. Again, very different from the remix. Next the bandit. Yes, share. Is there a problem, my dear pictorial heroes? I am not your janitor. I cannot do everything for you. Nonetheless, I may dare to suggest that you wage activating certain ones of these strange floating blocks more than one time, if required. So come, solve this intriguing puzzle for me, and quickly, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Here we go. Finally, after all that exertion, the eagerly awaited recompense makes its entrance to the scene. Crunch, nom nom, crunch. Yippee! A piece of silver flesh has been found. Okay, I can do this. Cat. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cat, 8, 2, 8, 7, check. Yoke. Whose flesh? Don't even worry about it. Sorry, it's not who is flesh, it's whose flesh. Well, who could say? Oh, beans. Okay, hold on. Let's do it. Cat. Wheat. Duh. Wheat? Set? Check? Yeah! We got it the first time! Muscle memory returns. Here is an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube hovering in midair, as you have likely noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from similar ones by the contrast of bad taste it imposes on your view of the clashing color, defying any sensible course of plastic arts. However, do not judge it too quickly, because despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from rendering the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a liu of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it out in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel a lot through the different zones of the world. We will newly meet one another eventually, without a doubt. Ah, by the by, take this. This object is of a curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can, at any time, consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card's been found. Health points and competence points completely restored. Let's save the game. Return to nothingness. Back to the nothingness? Yes. Oh, goodness. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I sneezed wrong. That hurt my palate. So you're not supposed to stay here very long? Or you're not supposed to stick around for too long? Hee hee. The room. It is impossible to enter. You need the Atticus Zodiac card. In the 2025 version, I don't think you can see this right away. And the transportation is very different. Enter Zone 1. Yes. Here we are. train number 1 is a really useful means of transport to get about Zone 1. I think I'm going to speed read things if y'all don't mind. Yoke Greem. Speaking of which, we got a match. Hold on, hold on. This is what it's all about. Hold on. I think I had the other one. There we go. My little goblin on my shoulder looks so suffering. There we go. Let's try this. I can't remember which one's nighttime. Breadwood Prime. Welcome back, Bread! We got worried. I'm sorry I started without you, but I did wait a good while. We figured you might have taken a nap. Breadwood Prime. Aw, I was hungry. I'm even higher. I'm also back. Welcome back, Nyx. Ah! Alright, let's try this color for a little bit. I can't remember, because Eli did such a great job with the backgrounds. Let's do this. It's a little more dynamic. Alright, let's go. Please select your destination. Nyx, I look away and go audio only for like 2 minutes and you're on the other end of the visible spectrum. Surprise! This is part of the fun! Damien. Ah. Aw, Bread. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you wait. I was baking with my friend and he had to vent. No problem. Aw, Bread, don't worry. We were just giggling. And hanging out. So please, don't worry. Absolutely not a problem at all. And I'm glad you were able to help your friend vent. Also, good that you went back. Baking is very serious about timing. Nyx, fun. Is this Alice in Wonderland? Next, you'll be 3 stories tall. Oh, just you wait. All right. A visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Breadwood Prime, heck yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, don't worry. Very much not a problem. I just felt bad because you weren't there at the very start. But welcome back, and I'm glad you're okay. Bread, with the power of earth and wind and water and fire. Nyx, heart, yes, can't forget that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Goblin. I don't know him. He must be a member of the supervisor personnel. In any case, that's good. It means our requests have been acknowledged. Here, I'm going to explain your task. Batter disappears. You're at the smoke mines of Damien, the southern part of Zone 1. Here, we send workers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing embedded smoke that was trapped in the depths. Thanks to a variety of tools, we are able to put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. The rest of it flows free, forming the air that our lungs inhale and exhale. So we can live. As the first of 4 elements, it's an important element. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are. And so, finally, how do I put this? Where are the impures? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines. They are becoming more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't enter the mines, because because the regulations forbid visitors to access them. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex tunnel that nobody ever goes to, but a miner went in there some time ago, and he saw something strange, he said. Nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe it's the chief of the specters. So there's your task. If you accept, you'll go into the annex tunnel and kill the chief of the specters. Then the specters will disappear, and we can work properly again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Ah, great. Impeccable. The tunnel's right down there. I'll wait here. Yippee! Here we go. Well, well, well. Well, well. Who do we have here? Is that not Goblin and their picturesque Jumping Jack the Batter? Are you the Spectre's leader? No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you are taking for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell you the truth, I'm perplexed. To think it is one of those peculiar objects called a spherical add-on. Also, this music is so good! I have very well tried to approach it, but the operation has failed systematically so far. But I'm thinking, maybe you, one who does not have a physical order, will succeed in affiliating the spiritual entity to yours. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so y'all can enjoy the music. Nix, Spectre? Oh, or Inspector. Did they get stopped by OSHA? Breadwood Prime, emote, emote, emote. Big fan of this music, dude. Add-on Alpha has joined you. There we go! Yippee! The sound effects are a little delayed, but still the vibe. Breadwood Prime, heck yeah! What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Fair enough. Since it has decided to accompany you, I know only to advise you to make the best usage possible of it. Got it. The chief of the specters isn't here? Sorry, but I fear I have to respond in the negative. Apart from this add-on, I have not crossed the way of a single soul in this lieu. There's nothing here. This is the sort of spot that I particularly enjoy. What are you looking for is certainly located elsewhere. Yoke, don't the song titles for Off have some fun and silly names? Yes, correct. Yoke, I remember one being named something about steak, I think. Yes! That is plot relevant. We'll go over that later. I remember this soundtrack so specifically. And I think now y'all can understand that if the soundtrack is completely rewritten and altered and without notice, like when the 2025 version, a little different. Let's go into the home. Soon I'll be promoted. I'll be a supervisor in Oma. I'm anxious for that day to arrive. A luck ticket has been found. Thanks! For me! Ah, you're back! So have you killed the, chief of the specters? No. He wasn't there. Oh, really? Bugger. Crap! Well then, I believe I'll have to let you enter into the main gorges then. But, the regulations oppose it. Alright, I suppose this is a very special case, as stated in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the main mines are on the right. There. Yippee! A joker has been found. This is why I was checking behind there last time. There's all these little secrets, and some of them didn't really seem to make it in some areas. In the 2025 version, or maybe I just didn't hit it right. But Off definitely rewards you if you look into its secrets. What are you doing here? Are you the mine inspector? No. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from working properly. But now it's break time for me anyways. Yay! Here we go. You've come to eliminate the specters. That's good news. ramps don't always work in the endmost corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Sure is. There are phantoms in every corridor. Be careful, mister. And besides, who let you enter? Normally, the regulations prevent external visitors. Here we go. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness that'll eliminate your calamitous forms. Here we go. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. Common Spectre, times 8, mysterious ectoplasmic incarnation, HP 10, CP 0, light resistance against smoke. Well, that's the attack music. It's many people's favorite track, and you know what? It's one of my favorites. I do love the separate music you get too once you actually succeed. Love this track especially so much. Man. Fun fact, I used to put on this song when I wanted to study some really hard material in school. It just does something to my brain, and I think a lot of other people's too. Yo, it's giving haunted record player. I love it. The attack noises are so squelchy and visceral. Ew, complimentary. Yes! This is such a core aspect of the game, too. I like with the 2025 remix version, the way how they've changed things a little bit. At least it's like different. But the sound design is very purposeful. Ah, love this song so much, dude. And so when you alter the sound design, you're ultimately altering the experience. 400 experience points gained. Yes! This add-on is fighting by my side. That's practical. Hold on. I gotta turn it down for me just a little bit. Whoa, it gets so loud. Let's purify the other galleries. Yippee! Let's see. Here we go. January 1. Ghoul with dusty breath. 90 HP. CP 15. Light weakness against metal. Alright. So, here's the thing. As y'all can see by the screen too, one of the major changes that was made with the remix for 2025 off is that So for the actual game here, the original, it is active live timing. Your enemies are in process and have timers, and those are moving no matter where you're at in your own personal menu screen. So you don't really have the luxury just to kind of think about things. You have to move fast. You have to select fast. And so this game definitely has a lot of button mashing. Well, that's what makes it so fun. I'm working. I'm being productive. There's a door, but it seems to be locked from the inside. Magnolia, ×3. Severed head, floating in the air. HP 30, CP 10. Light, weakness against heat. Redwood Prime! Goose attacking emotes! Get 'em! We're trying. Alright. Whee. Oh, yay! Saturated shade. Level up. Perfect. If y'all see any of the lights on the wall off, let me know, please. That is important. 2 pieces of Belial's meat have been found. See, this is the general music, not the success music. Ah! 2 magnolias. I'll show you, y'all what auto looks like in a second. But it is actually really helpful. Especially when you're going through some zones and you're already over level. There we go. Yippee. Alright. Let's see. Ah! So loud! 3 magnolias. Alright, we're gonna do auto. So as y'all see, with auto, it's going to choose things for you, but it's going to choose quote-unquote the most optimal stuff. So it's going to use all of your special points, and it's going to use your special attacks a lot of the time too. So that's the one downer, is that if you're trying to save on your CP points, it will not, it's not going to do that. It's going to use whatever it can, right? Alright. Going up. Here we are. Let's see. What? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But there are loads of specters down there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Have you been sent by the Queen or by Dayton? No. But you still know how to fight the specters? You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. We have specters in our big barns. Barns? Yes. You're at the metal farmsteads at Pentel, the eastern part of Zone 1. Our work consists of cutting livestock in two and extracting the metallic boulders that were contained in the cadavers. All the poor quality metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest gets purified to make tools and other objects with. Some of it is also put into crates and sent into the other zones, so they have tools and soil as well, I suppose. As the first of 4 elements, it's an important element. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on. They would sink and drown. Hi, Larry! Welcome back! Look at all those cute little emotes. Welcome back, Larry! We're playing the original off game together right now because the 2025 remix is it's a little too different than from the original. So I wanted to show y'all the original because that's what I wanted to show. Sorry, that's not a good way of putting it, but so we're there. We're getting through zone 1 right now. Larry, scared me. I'm sorry. There, and thus we have specters in the large barns. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be nice of you to take care of them fast, because the Queen's Inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So, could you please take care of the barns first? Alright. Great! Thanks a lot! The barns are directly to the right. They aren't big at all. You'll see, it's going to be done quickly. And then, that was the original fish. It's this silly fish, and I think that is the fish either representing Mortis Ghost or someone else. So also, in the 2025 version, when you come here and it's a Toby Fox fish, that has me feeling a certain type of way, okay? Larry looked like a salmon. Yes, it's very silly. I prefer working here over the spook mines. At least you profit from the outside air. We shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. I can imagine. Okay. On the hunt. Let me see if I can match, well... hold on, I'm gonna change my color. Sorry everybody, I'm gonna change my color hue. I can also make it rain. Hold up. I think I can do rain. Here we go. Oh wait, that's the severity. That feels better. Yes. These balls are clusters of worked metal, which are going to be sent to the other zones. It's, metallic. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment. But wait, we have to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if we want high-quality metal. Save game. Let's go! There is 5 specters left in the barn. Here we go. Bonk. Who is this? Fat Spectre 1. Ominous ectoplasmic incarnation. HP 90, CP 15. Light resistance against movement. Whoops. Stays still for too long. Bedward Prime, LOL. Yes. The batter's level 3! Save first base! Our first health thing! Yippee! I love a good health spell! I'm gonna use the auto function for the other guys. how that goes. Larry, huh? Red Prime, Red me at Larry. Larry, no stream. Adversaries purified. Got some flesh. Yippee. Whoops. Meant to do auto. Love this music so much. I am such a foolish fool to have mistaken it for otherwise. There we go, switching to auto, which you can do, which is so fun. But I think based off of the, like, because this was part of the original game, I'm pretty sure, the auto function. It's so cool that they were like, hey, you know, I think it'd be nice. Because you're fighting a lot of enemies, but at a certain point, you know, what if I need a break? And in this sense, it's actually true accessibility. Because if you have anything wrong with your hands, you need a break, or if your hands hurt, you can do the auto function, and it just plays the game for you. That way you can just streamline the story. Larry meant hug. That's so sweet. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting that they were. I didn't see at least the auto function with the 2025 remix. So I also did not play it like super thoroughly. I think I haven't played the whole game, so maybe they add that. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, sorry. Hold on, gotta do this. I love how crunchy the sound is. The barn has been purified. Teleport back. You bet. Let's go. There he is. I'm really... Shut your trap, you poor moron. No, yes. Has he been in there for long? I don't know. Of course, you know nothing. I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. And why does he think he's capable of destroying those stupid phantoms? He thinks he's better than you? Better than the queen? No, I don't think... Shut it. I haven't asked you anything. You all think you're smarter than everyone else, but you're all the same. In any case, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. You think he won't succeed? Of course not. No one's here is capable of fighting the phantoms other than the queen's officers. If you only listened to me more often, you wouldn't be in so much shit. But then who's going to destroy the phantoms? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to take care of your problems yourselves. No, but please. I'll be leaving now. I'll be returning to Alma. At least the people there are polite. They ain't constantly cutting you off. But please, don't. Goodbye. Piss off. No, don't. I command you. Get the fuck out of my way this instant if you want to keep your job. Hey. Yay. Saving my game. Yo, his sound effect is terrifying. Jeez. Yes. Yes. Bread, what a meanie. Larry, the reading is on point. I'm so invested in this right now. I'm driving. I'm so glad. I'll continue reading for you. Please be careful though and drive safe. Who was that person? You're alive? Yes. And the specters. Eradicated. The barn is pure now. That... You must be very lucky. Who was that person? That was Data. He's the Queen's supervisor. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen doesn't employ specters. He can't be one. But he's hostile. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You'd better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. Besides, he's an Alma. No one can get there without proper authorization. So, please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. This poor guy. Larry, you're not my real dad. No, I'm not. But I'm concerned. Here we are. It's half a cow. Let's see. Extracting the metal boulders from the cows isn't what I prefer. But if I do my job well, maybe I'll get transferred to Alma. As soon as we extract everything from the corpse, we'll slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Scrumptious. Big fan. Right, that's the different area, but we should go back to the mines. Alright. Yo, I love that the batter truly don't give a frick. Dude is on the mission, he cannot be distracted. He is the epitome of I clock in and then I clock out. That's it. Oof. We're gonna run into them. Let's see. See, I remember some things going on here. There it is! Ah! 2 magnolias. We can get them. And see, with us leveling up, we can do more damage. Alpha leveled up. Yippee! Here it is. There's a strange switch under this lamp. Activate. Hee hee. Here we are. We're safe here, but we'll have to escape once we run out of meat. Why did you open the door? The specters are going to attack us. Go away! Go away quickly! The regulations prohibit outside visitors to enter the main galleries. Go away! There we go. One-eyed specter, malignant ectoplasmic incarnation. HP 65, CP 10, lightning signal, weakness against metal. Ooh, that's not good! Wait. You can see things get a little stressful. Scorpio orb has been found. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. No. We should be careful. Wait. How do I get back? Oh! Oh, that's so scary. Okay. We're gonna save in between each time. Love this music so much, dude. Nice one, tickets. And I need them. Hold on. Revives a person. All negative effects. A small amount of CP. Increases agility and attack. There you go. We're gonna try and run through this whole area. Nice crit! So one of the things that y'all can see pretty obviously is outside of the fact that the entire attack system looks a little bit different, there's also the thing where you cannot see criticals. There's no like cute little measure up or little visual indicators, and you can't see how long it takes until the enemy's next attack. That is not for you to know. And I like that choice, honestly, with the original game quite a bit. It keeps you on your toes. And then you naturally learn the progression and how long it takes for each enemy to attack. So, this is a good game. I love it so much. Run with courage! Yes! Alright, hold on. Let's see. Okay, special attack of the element metal. Okay. Actually, so they're the metal element attack. Special attack. Okay. I think we can do a few more. We got it. We can do it. Yeah, we totally can. This is fine. This is fine. That special attack is very nice. Let's try this. Nice! Pretty good. A Gemini orb has been found. I think. Okay. We're getting there. Nourish. Could take a bite to eat. Excellent. A Libra orb has been found. Alright. I think this is the last bunch. Level 4! A weighted embrace! Excellent! And a Taurus orb. Which one's that? That's the poison attack. My favorite! I love the poison attacks. At least when I deal them. When I receive them, they are not so fun. They're tough. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's just environmental. God sucks. Alright. Yay! You get too over leveled a little bit, which is nice. You get to feel the differences, and that way you can also judge when it's a little too early for you to be in an area, so that feels nice. Oh, that's right, the switch is currently on. Flip the switch. The switch is now on off. Got him. Yippee. Ah! Oh, they got me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Beans. Ah, they got me now! Shucks him behind. Goodbye. See, now you see the function of the gone. Yoke, cheese has been magged! Congrats! Yes, you were talking about that earlier. I hope you enjoy it. Well done. Yoke, also love this particular Spectre design. He's just a goofy little fella. Agreed. I love the enemy designs. They don't necessarily feel insidious, but something doesn't feel right. A piece of Abaddon's meat. Scrumptious. Let's see. No! Darn it! See, to me, I also love the experience point system and the fact that, like, you're rewarded each time, so you're still getting stronger no matter what. See you later, alligator. Yippee! Luck ticket. And I think this has a chest. 2 luck tickets. A lotto win. Let's see. I think this is all the way at the end. Ah! They get me every time! Let's leave it to auto. I need to move my foot. And I have caffeine. series purified. Silver flash. Yum. Aw. The dead end. Darn it. Gotta say, I don't mind getting into battles though, because the battle music is so good. Every time I hear it, it's like, oh, great. Fun time. Okay, I think we made the circuit. Okay, that's the first way. Darn it! Leave it auto. Can't wait to get the multi-attacks. Adversaries purified. Luck ticket. The batter's level 5! Yippee! Yay, yay, yay! Oh my gosh. It gets harder and harder to level up, and it gets very serious in regards to how fast you can get there. Alright, let's get out of here. Aw, come on! We're so close! Come on, a little bit more XP. How one must think of it. Alright, we're out of here. Woo! That was tough. Well, well, well! Look who it is! The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Pardon? What I'm saying is that the average player doesn't need all these complicated and tedious dialogues. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. I'll always find myself in places you're going to visit before you arrive. But enough of the weather. I'm not one of those protagonists you need to listen to for hours. So let me see the color of your credits. First thing is we're going to save. So, this is the shop screen. Yo, OMG Zachary! Yes! Bestie, need to buy anything particular? Yeah! So this is how it looks normally. Alright. Let's see what we have. Classic RPG we get to see. Name the batter class, savior, title, purifier, state, pure, level 5. Then you get to see your stats. So, my attack, defense, e-spirit, agility. My defense is really crap. Man, offensive, peril back. Let's see. Alpha. Name Alpha. Class, father. Title, add-on, state, pure. So Larry, I'm not your father, but Alpha is. Hehe. Let's see, the attack, defense, e-spirit, agility. Defense also not looking good. So, first thing we gotta do is really beef that up. We could not do that. But also, we got tons of credits. Let's get one of this. There. Right. We have one. Defense equipment. I want that. And I think that's for everybody, so I need to get 2 of them. Offensive equipment. For add-ons. And I think I already have a Herald Bat. Yeah, equipped. 1. See ya. Now let's equip it all. Yes, and this is where you see the change in stats screen, is when you go over here. Alright. You gotta increase it. Alright. Audacious simple. Okay, I got an extra one. But there we go. Increased our defense a little bit. Here we go. What? What? How? Where did you come from? From the smoke mines. But how? What? But what? That's impossible. Not a single lamp works there. You can't have. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the minds. But it seems that the phantoms here are particularly numerous. The specters? Where am I? Working in the basement and getting jump scared by this guy. You're at the plastic administrations of, Shachihata, the northern part of Zone 1. Our work consists of filling in forms. Afterwards, we wrap them up with string and send them to the courier service. There, they ship the packages, and in return, we receive parcels full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic that forms lakes and oceans. There is also solid plastic, used to make various objects. As the first of 4 elements, it's an important element. Because without plastic, the world would have no boundaries. People would walk and walk without ever stopping. But, you hunt specters? Really? Yes, I'm purifying the zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the parcel service. The postal service? That's where we send out the package forms. The problem is that no one can remember which floor it's found on. I got it. But, whoop, hold up. Let's try floor 1. So we went through this before. Ground floor. Reception. Gotta say this music is exactly how it feels. Let's switch to purple. Oh, that's the weather. Got it. I think it was here. Oh, I think I wrote it down last time. Let's see, do I have it still? I did attempt to clean up my desk, kind of. I don't think so. Oh? I found one of them. Ah! Let's just do it again. I'll take this one. I found it! Perfect! Alright. So this area is a puzzle, but real quick. Yo, honestly, I'd be pretty freaked out too if this guy showed up at my workplace. Genuinely. With the bat and everything. Suspicious triangle. Purple. Green. Oh, I don't think I'm purple enough. Hold up. Sorry. It's gonna bother me. Can I push it? Yeah. Push it to the limit. Got it. Alright, I think I have the floors. I can't remember if they reset each time, but let's find out. Oh, to solve this puzzle, for those of you that are new, each of these guys are saying something different each time. They give you different numbers. So that means they're not the right one. You need to find the ones that are stabilized. Like this one. And I think that is the correct number. So, let's go. Love finding my notes. Let's go to the roof though. Roof. Why, hello. Zounds, you again? You're decidedly everywhere. One could believe that you are following me. Nonetheless, your steps have not deceived you, for you are here in a lieu that can certainly be used sacred blows from your holy bat. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but it appears that the story housing the postal service is overrun by ectoplasm. It would probably be wise to find the story with the intangible creatures post-haste in order to dispatch them. But could it be that the task is too difficult for your narrow mind? In that case, I may be able to provide you with some advice. This is sweet. We don't need it. No thanks. I salute your tenacity, but I will bear your insupportable arrogance in mind. He's just wiggling. So, will the final verdict soon be realized? Numerous employees certainly need your muscular wrist. I love how many puns Judge just throws out for fun. Thank you. That was very cool. Let's see. Let's try 02584. 025 beat cat. Lost Property Office. Yippee! We get some free stuff. A piece of Abaddon's meat has been found. This receptacle is impure. Ah! Darn. More XP, I guess. Just impure. Alright, if I remember right. Right. That was lost parcels. Let's try 87666. Secret Service. Looks like you found this building's secret room. See, I'm always ahead of you. Don't you find that strange? Well, in any case, take this item and go do something more interesting. A Taurus orb has been found. Thanks! I have nothing else to say. You have more interesting things to do. If you want to buy my stuff, come find me in the basement. Thanks, Zachary. You know how to make someone feel special. Alright. Then 2584. No, that was the last parcels. Then postal service is 10258. Peace. Sync. Wait. Postal service. No one? I'm the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Burnt. Ailing employee of Zone 1. No weaknesses or resistance. For reference, if you see a hit and there's no numbers, it means it was a miss. Adversaries purified. Maybe his suit has taken control of his brain. Strange. Alright. Floor 10258 area half. Postal service. Right. Now. Oh! I was supposed to look up the word vicissitude last time. I wrote it down. Ah, beans. Hold up. There we go. they doing their jobs here? Oh, an alpha got to level 5. Excellent. Something strange is written on this form. Second version, they are 8, and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. Let's see if we can skedaddle over here. Some timber seeds. I wonder what language that is. Oh! Alright. We're getting there. Oh. An aura of justice has been found. Scrumptious. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go. Burnt. Oof, one-shotted. Get out of his misery. Floor, area 2/3. Something strange is written on this form. Third version, a soul-big insect whose mandibles split meat. Floor 1025A, area 3/4. Postal Service. Something strange is written on this form. Fifth version, 5, like the fingers on a hand. Their lungs produce primordial smoke. Ah, beans, I don't remember if I read this one. Yes. 2 birds and a timber seed. Let's try it. Alright. That was quick work, one. Let's get the other. Alright. Adversaries purified. Got some lung tickets and an eye. What a treat. How generous. Something strange is written on this form. Fourth version, they are 4, each one attributed to an element. They protect their respective crystals. Alright, we made it. Whoa. Something strange is written on this form. Last version, there are but 2 in a secret zone. The access to the secret lift is forbidden. Did I say secret? I must pass. Really? No, I think that's impossible. Unless you have the code? Sure do. We got it last time. 6, 8, 1, 4, 2, 5. No, that's not the code. Ah, beans. Oh, I had it upside down for the last part. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm going too fast. Okay. There we go. 6, 1, 4, then 5, then 2. There we go. That's exactly correct. How? You must not pass. I don't want to die. Poor guy. He doesn't know he's already gone. I'm going to It will be nice. Alright. Floor. What? The director's office. Miserable morons, piss off. The
This is my zone. You ain't got the right to be here. Get out of my sight, you phantoms of shit. You. It's you. You're the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who's been eyeing my beloved zone. What do you want? Why have you decided to be a pain in the ass? I've dedicated my whole life to this place. You've got no right to ruin it with your damn ghosts. Shove off. You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to purge the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you respond? And how dare you imagine that I just put up with this shit? Listen good, I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you, or I'm gonna kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway can now stop in Alma. By chance. Wonder why? Alright. Well, we're done. So, if I didn't go to the other rooms, that is now lost content. So. Oh, now it isn't. Excellent. I was mistaken. I was full of lies for exactly 30 seconds. So cool. Now we can head over. The Queen's General has an office here, but his true house is in Alma. Thank you, convenient little information bit. Alma. All right. Oh. Ugh. I'm so bad at this one. I don't have the right to let anyone pass. Unless they answer some questions. Later. Alright. Oh. Alright. Mois de Vent, the month of wind, 2007. Contre-maître dimanche de Caromé, dimanche, Sunday. Saint-Cyril de Jerusalem. Sereno Cyril, Saint Alexandre de Jerusalem, Saint Salvador de Ota. Dimanche, la Sainte Trinité, Saint Kevin, Saint Charles, Longue et ses compagnons au Goblin. Jean, mois des roses. Yoke! Oh, interesting. The English version doesn't translate the posters. Sure don't! You gotta learn! Which makes it fun! Yoke, I forgot the original off was in French. How dare you? This is a great reminder. Faire prier. Mois des croquettes. 6 décembre. 207. What was it? Présent. 23. Je. And then. 11. 6e dimanche de l'année. Notre-Dame des Lourdes. Dimanche. Saint-Jonas. Saint-Arrêt. Desiré de Vienne. Et Loissy. Alright. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if I remember. Oh, let's give it a shot. The second came from the Jerusalem, and I think we did this just last week. I think the third one is from Ota. The Holy Trinity, Les Saints Trinité, is made up of roses. Notre Dame first appeared on the 4th Contre-M, 6M, 8 Huitem. I think it's Contre-M. How many 3s are there in July? June. Dawn. I think it was 22. Cyril, Kevin, and I
think it was Jonas. Oh! Darn it. Alright. Moi devant. Which one's? I think it's the Trinity one. Oh my god, I thought there was something next to me. Oh. Sorry, my what is it called? The peripheral? The peripheral vision really gets me. La Sainte Trinité. Yes, it's roses. On dimanche. I think it's Sunday. And then... So yeah, it's the roses. I'm pretty sure it's St. Jonas. Kevin. Cyril de Jerusalem. Yeah. I think it's Orta. Oh, I'm so bad with this. Darn it, I took a while to do this last time! I'm pretty sure the third one from Olga. The Holy Trinity, La Sainte Trinité, is made up of roses. Notre Dame first. Oh, it's Notre Dame. You can try 6M. How many 3s are there in June? 22. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. Yes! Got it! All your answers are correct. But, there is one more question. If you turn the month March upside down, what 2-digit number can you read? 7. No, that's not it. Excuse me? Was I a silly Billy? Oh, it's 87! Ah! That's right, because the 8 is upside down. No. Boff. Okay, hold on. It's 8. Wait, set. That's correct. Correct! Embrace. My nails are all dirty. Excuse me, who does a weighted embrace? Special attack. Oh, I keep forgetting that's the poison attack. I shouldn't be using that. Alright, cue change. Before we continue, hold up. Oh. Let's see. Yes. That feels good. Yes. Got it. I'm here to see Dayton. Dayton? Yes. Yes, of course. You're here at the meat fountains of Alma, the center of the first zone. Here, meat flows freely, continually filling these immense metal pools you see before you. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then immediately delivered to all the other zones, from Zone 1 on. As the first of the 4 elements, it's an important element. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat. They would die of starvation, one after the other. Master Dayton has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it.
generally speaking, Master Dayton seems to only appear when necessary. Well, there. Who are you, anyways? I've come to liberate the world of malignants. Oh, really? Well then, can you liberate me? Perhaps it will get better now. Sure will, bud. Well. Hello, Goblin. In good shape. Perhaps you have some spare credits? I never told this guy my name. Let's see. Anything? Ah! A persistent symbol. I'm going to get two. Whoa! 2 colors of wrath. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's see what that does. I will say something I miss about the old games is moving things out. Let's see. I think I changed 2 things. Hold on. Ah, increases defense a little bit more. Excellent. Let's see. Audacious symbol, persistent symbol. Nice. A couple more points on attack. Not bad. Every point counts, especially when we're in this area. All right. Let's skedoodle. Can't access that door. Alright, we got 15 minutes. We're gonna see if we can crash through the rest of this area. Please, let me work! Adversaries purified. Yet, I've never been ill. Yay! Pedalo. Yippee. Ugh. Yuck. Oh, that's so loud. No! Okay, we'll get up. Oh, what a sensory experience that is. My God. Oh, I forgot. Star's level 6. Fierce home run has been acquired. Well, crap. Alright. Special attack of low impact. Alright. I don't want to be a phantom. Adversaries purified. What's happening to me? Purification. It's good for you. Alright. One more. We're no longer productive enough. We're getting too good. If I'm not working, who's going to? I ask that question all the time on my job. One of many. Blech! Forgot! Oh, the sensation! Oh, man! I'm letting Auto handle this. I need water. Oh, the meat texture, feeling, and like sound is so apt. Silver flesh has been found. Wow! So worth it! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't get there. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Oh, goodness. Now I'm curious. Wait. I can't go around this one, I think, yeah? Yeah. Interesting. Music is such a welcome respite. Oh, no! No! I just want to get through here. Ooh, that CD is low. Otto gets so hungry for that. Ow! Come on, let's just get him up. Nice. Just a little bit more. triangle. Alas, I must soon away. Okay. Okay, we made it, we made it. Oh, that's right, that's right. I know what to do, I know what to do. Don't worry, suspicious triangle. I will probably end things soon. Around. Oh man, I don't know if I can. I will probably end things soon at the 3 hour. I might extend it a little bit. This is so mean, dude. Continuously when I'm not even moving. Suspicious triangle. A meat river sounds like some kind of euphemism. It sure does. Ugh. Ah, man. Okay. We'll stay strong. This is from last time. Oh god, we gotta go back. It's gonna go, it's gonna go. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Please, let's just pass. Let's just get through here. Oh my gosh. Okay, we made it, we made it, we made it. We're gonna get through here. Quick change. At least the music is fire. This feels good. We mostly match. Yo, funky, new funky fresh beats. Oh, you bet! One after the other. Whoa. Frick, I forgot. Armadons. Or like a ghoul with a viable breath. Like we use against metal. Let's see how strong they are. We got it. No? Oh my god, him and his pet. We made it! A joker has been found. Level 6. Not bad. Alright. Y'all ready? We're gonna get through this boss fight again. 2 minutes till 3 hours. We can push it. Are you sure you want to pass through the gate? Yes. You! By the Queen's thousands faces! Are you crazy? Are you just completely... Arsler. What part of I'm gonna kill you didn't you understand? I'm here to eliminate you. You're insane! I'm the guardian of Zone 1. Ain't nothing without me. What mental disorder got your blind faith to hide even the slightest bit of evidence from yourself? I'm the one who's going to purify the world. And you're the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. Boss fight music! You'll taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'm gonna cut your face to remove this insufferable smile. As y'all can see. Much harder. We'll give it maybe 2 shots more maximum. I love the end screen music a lot. I love the whole soundtrack, honestly, but there's something about it that makes you want to keep going. Let's go. I'm not going to do the dialogue again. We're just going to zoom through here. Wait, at least no play. Adversaries. Purified. Whoa. Got it. 3,000 experience points gained. Some credits. The cancer card was received. The batter is now level 7. Alpha is now level 7. Converted chain has been acquired. Is this a joke? I lost? L-O-S-T, lost? You've been defeated, Dayton, guardian of the first zone. This land is now pure. Yoke Wizard. Got him! Yes. Oh, we worked hard for that. Would you like to save? Yes. Bleh. That started badly. Suspicious triangle. Purified. Alright. Zone 2. I think it is. Let's head back to Zone 1. Sorry, not Zone 1. Zone 0. Well, well, well. Look who's here. Yep, I'm here too. On an unrelated note, it's been a while since I've seen Pablo around here. Let's see if there's anything. Alright. Nothing new. Alright. Let's head to Zone 2. I really love this spawn. I said that about all of them. Let's turn the weather off. The rain stopped. Yolk. Pink. Yes. Alright, let's keep going for just a little longer. This music makes it feel so empty. Center, lower part. Let's head to the library. There it is. But let's explore a little. I wonder what's here. Ah, some guys. Oh, can't go there. Center, the park. We can't get to the park? Maybe it's better that way. There has to be a good reason. I have no fear. I know how to stop being scared. I am not afraid. Do you want to know how? Come a little closer and I'll tell you. If you're not afraid. This page has enlightened me. I'm not afraid now. Do you want to be free from fear? Give me 100 credits and I'll give you the page. Yeah. Here, I'll give you the page. Thanks. The risk of getting a paper cut has gone. I will never fear. Page 33. A page from a book. The third one, oh, something was something yet fair. He treated something which he distributed in his own. inhabitants of his zone quickly became complacent of the magical something. Although they were happy, they were something. Reality. What fun lore. Alright. What a little present. The shop! The mall is full of specters. It's terribly frightening. Let's save the shop, the mall, for just a hot second. Alright, and then... You live in Bismarck? Strange. You're not wearing a tie. These barriers prevent people from falling into the plastic. They're even made of soft, harmless rubber. That's good. The residential area is for residents only. Imagine the panic if— Whoa! Intruders ever sneak into our homes. Hello? What was at my foot? Something was on my foot. Also, my fan should be off. What the hell was that? What was on my foot? Oh man, something definitely crawled across my foot. I hate it here, dude. What happened? Oh, sorry. I'm keeping my feet up now. Oh, that was unpleasant. Oh, I don't have anything that should be crawling across my feet. Whoa! Hello? I hope that wasn't a really big centipede. We don't really get along. Alright, well... I guess that's for later. How fun? How fun is that? Man. I've never experienced that before in my room. If that's a mouse or a rat, I am done for. Imagine the panic if intruders ever sneaked into our homes. How apt! Yo, unfortunately impeccable comedic timing, actually. Man, now I got the heebie-jeebies. Man. It felt heavy. It felt heavy. Like of substance. It wasn't like a small spider or something. It was something with heft. Let's go to the hello? Sorry, let's go to the library. Yes. You shouldn't lend any more books to that man. He tears out the pages. It's almost dangerous. Yes. I'm going back upstairs. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. This is the bug. I think it might be. This definitely should have substance. This is definitely different from the original. These shelves are fake. There we go. It's not easy to find your way out of here. Everything looks the same. This is a large building. I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm just looking at the wall. Hello, welcome to the library. I should point out that the upper floors are inaccessible because of the specters. There are specters in this building? Yes. Why do you ask? I will eliminate them. Eliminate the specters, but... you could get hurt, and there's nothing for you up there. Just walls, shelves, stairs, and an old cat. A cat? I'll go up and purify the upper floors. Good. Okay. Don't be too loud then. And the 4th floor is not really accessible. People have torn pages out of the books. So I don't want to go up there. It could be dangerous. Sorry, friends. I'm still digesting the fact that something heavy crawled across my foot, and it, like, ran. We're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna hang out at the mall. Oof. Buenos dias, dear Goblin. Where is a better place to shop than a shopping mall? The bass on this hits so good. Yes! So many things. Out the store. Alright, Masashi. Ooh. Yeah, we are equipping.
This is an ad for bottles of smoke. Special sale. Buy 2 pounds of offal, get 1 pound free. Let's keep going. And that'll have to do. We're both blurred. Alright. These shelves are fake. There's a visible sauce hole under the real ones. Don't turn the pages. It makes too much noise. Okay? This book is entitled Bismarck. Read? Yes. For she chose 3 guardians to rule some of the zones. The Firebird was chosen as the lord of the 2nd zone, as the eternal city of Bismarck. They were the most undecipherable gibberish. I'm sure if you took a picture and turned up the contrast, you could definitely read it, but the purpose is to not be able to. This book is entitled The Up Children Down. Read? Yes. And oh, and so morning in the belly of the world, 7 bonded through the children of the nod, the synod, at the justice put in place by the Queen during her peaceful reign. They are the physical unstated of something tation. United Nation of evil weed or evil seed released onto the world. Forever lost in the seething madness, they are unavailable and immortal. Only the Queen and the Queen Beryl at the time of the install congregation will have the power to annihilate the tainted power of the worm child. Chapter 2 of Apocalypse in Black Lichen. All of the wooden exile for their sins will be tortured for eternity by the Legion of the Black Lichen. Ooh. It's like I almost could read it. Whoa. Uh-oh. This book is entitled Tales and Legends. Read? Yes. The Toad King. A long time ago lived an evil king. His face was so repulsive that he was nicknamed the Toad King. One day a masked man met the king during an audience. He said the following words to him. Greeting, wretched monarch. Leave this land at once or perish at the tip of my blade. The king replied, I am the king, and you are my subjects. You are not to go against my will. And so the masked man slew the king with his mighty sword. The end. Yay. This book is entitled The Cardinal Points. Read. South, east, west, north. Is it not... Let's see. Is it not required... Oh, it is not required to keep track one's direction in the pink fortress. Painted on the walls are arrows pointing towards the right directions. On this page, printed the 4 symbols as well as the 4 cardinals.
south, east, west, north. It seems that no matter how much I try, the book stays upside down. There's no title on the cover. Read. I have run out of oxygen. This book is titled Explanations. Read. Index. Introduction. The creation of the moon world. The Guardians, the Queen and her son, the 4 zones, Zone 0, the Toad King, and the Annex Glossary Author's Note. I prefer the fake books. You don't need to worry about damaging them. This book is entitled Written by E.S. Read, please. Okay. Prenez garde, madame, vous commence d'éclosir ces villiers. En suivant la méthode d'Acrox, qui a introduit les sports dans les sauvages, vous comprendrez toute votre vitesse. 3 sonnettes de something, littéralement un glissement progressif, 3 sensibles et en 6 fouilles de something, en sur les cellules, au dépuiser une action foudroyante, encore accélère les enfants du traitement en élection de sort. Suspicious triangle. But what does it all mean, Basil? I don't know. I don't know French. Oh, that's right. Alright, upstairs we go. Ooh, it sounds like something's running. There's a book with a page missing. Well, well, well. Diamonds. Heart. Oh, this is the Ace of Spades. Hold up. Oh, we have so many things now. Page 33. Hearts. 33. So that's hearts. Ah, that's right. That's clubs, also. There's a page of a book on the wall. Alright. The Queen of Hearts. Here we go. I think 7 of Hearts. Yoke, I don't know French, they say, reading French. I know how to read it. It doesn't mean I know what I'm saying. I know a little bit, though. I did learn English from this game, but some parts of it are still definitely French. I think at some point I tried translating with a friend of mine after, like, bugging them, but I don't think we did a very good job. Insert page. This book has a page in it. There we go. That looks nice. Also, no! Oh, look at them. They look so silly. Been a while. Upside down specter. Inverted ectoplasmic incarnation. Light resistance against smoke. dude. Anyone can have that. It's learning. I do think French pronunciation of words is very fun. I only know Spanish, so it influences how I try to pronounce those languages. That's fair, actually. I heard when you're young that your point of reference of like your quote-unquote native language or your original languages, your mouth, it like changes the way how your mouth is shaped. And so your main point of reference is going to, like your palate, I think, is shaped. So the more languages you speak, the more languages you're exposed to as a youth, the more that your palate will actually be able to pronunciate them and more that your ear can hear them. Because actually there are minute differences, especially tonally and for tonal languages. Isn't that fun? Alright. Fun fact. Alright. Oh. Okay. Ace of spades. Whoop. I'm gonna leave this to auto. Let's see what this is. 3 of clubs. I think this one was the 2 of clubs. Yes, it was. Okay, got it. Two, 3. That's the Queen of Spades. We'll take it, I guess. 5 of diamonds. Oh. There we go. There we go. Boy. But that doesn't mean you can't learn other languages. It just takes a little time for you to get it. As long as you have an open mind, you'll get whatever you need. What page do I have? The Queen of Spades. I think this is the something of diamonds. Hold on. Please. Thank you. The Ace of Spades. That one goes. Drink a little water. Alright, woo! We're already at 340. We're gonna be breaking some records here. If we don't kind of stop soon, which I plan to. There we go. Alright, we did the puzzle! Now we can go up a floor. What? Oh, we gotta talk to the librarian. Also, you two, come on. We'll get there. Oh, I promise. I will cut it soon. Okay. Yes. Yay! I put the pages back into their books. That's very good. Excuse me. I'll let you up then. That's great. The fourth floor now accessible for you and you only. With that, we're gonna leave it there. There we go. All right. All right, everybody. That was Zone 1 and a little bit of Zone 2.